Hello, it's Jake here, and welcome to episode 3 on rebuilding the Kyosho Subaru Impreza. If you missed episode 1 or 2, this is a bargain I found on the internet, and basically it hasn't been used in 10 years. I'm going to rebuild it, damaged parts, and yeah, basically from episode 2, it looked like the only damage was the wheel shaft bit here. It had completely sheared off, but I have 2 new ones, so that will be fixed in this episode, along with putting the original servo back in. Mike saw the video and he basically told me you want to try and use all the old parts. So I've tested them all out, apart from the motor. We'll do that last. The servo does work, so that's good. I can use the original servo, and it looks like the speed controller works as well. So yeah, that's really good news. That's going to save me money in the long run. Also, the battery that was plugged into it, this one here, the Sanyo, it comes with 2 batteries. I haven't tested the other yet, but this one looked very good condition, so I thought, right, I charge it up, do a slow charge first, and yeah, I put it in the Porsche, took it down the car park and got a good 20 to 25 minutes out of it. So that's good news, this battery works. I'll probably keep it for this car, but yeah, it actually fits in quite well. So yeah, this one will be kept for this one. This is actually my brother's car. He's going to be running this when I run the Porsche. So we have 2 cars to play with basically and do a bit of racing. So that's good. We got a good battery. Don't really need to upgrade. Probably will if we need longer running time, but if I can get another one of these and just, you know, charge it up, have 2 of them on the go. So yeah, that's good. So we got a battery that works, that's the main thing. Speed controller that works, and a servo that works. So all in all, that saved me a good 20 to 30 pound, probably more. So we don't have to use this motor. Now Mike said that he believes this one is going to have a lot more torque and power. Now that might drain the battery a little bit more because the Porsche has one of these, but we'll see. We'll put it in. If it is draining the power too much, this one will go in, because it's not really speed. As long as it's as fast as the Porsche, I won't get beaten by my brother. So yeah, that's what we'll do. So we'll fit this one for now and see what the battery life's going to be with that one. We don't need that motor for now, so that one will go over there. So what we're going to do is basically, let's do this wheel first. This is the first thing I want to get done. So the new parts arrived, like I said. I finally found them on the internet. It's good that the car comes with the original manual, because I got all the part numbers, so that's good. I got 2 in here. Now I'm only going to replace the one because the others seem okay. There we go. Just make sure it's the right one. Have I got the spare damaged one? Should be. There shouldn't be any problem with it. Right, so basically in like that. That's right. We need the prop shaft to the wheels, to the drive shaft, and that. There we go. See? There's my screwdriver. Make sure the camera's still recording. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we could have this running very soon, because I do have a spare. We might need a new controller receiver, not sure on that yet, but I do have a spare controller I can use at the moment, so that's good. So hopefully soon you could even have a test run. Got to remember what screws is which now. There we go. looking at buying another TT02 chassis to do a video on an eBay build. We're going to try and get one off eBay and then do a video on what you need to look out for and everything. A little bit. There we go. That's it. There we go. So yeah, that looks good. All we got to do now is just fit the little metal bar, if I can find him. There we go. That's him. And then just place this one on here. There we go. Sorted. So that's it. That's the front right fitted. Well, fixed, because that was sheared off completely. So that's good. So we got a spare one of these. Put that in a spare tin. I got a nice little tub. I got a couple of drawers, you know, in a metal rack, and they're all labelled what parts inside are for what vehicle. I got Porsche parts, Unimog, the lorry, Scanias, Mercs, you know, the lot. So that's that. It's still a little bit, there's a little bit resistant in it. I don't think it's the top one, I think it's the bottom screw. Obviously that will affect the running. We'll see. Let's see what happens with that. Right, so let's fit the servo back in. So here's our servo. Goes like that. So we need the 2 bars it comes on. These 2, let's just move that out of the way for now. I did have a look at parts on eBay, and yeah, you know what, you can still get quite a few bits, like those wheel shaft parts and that. Yeah, that's good. Right, what I do is get these bars fitted. There we go, got them fitted. So I was just placing these on, just the mounts really to fit it in the car. One thing I did want to do is clean out this car. Now if I got a bit of tissue here actually. There we go. So that goes like that. Right. I need the screws to go in the bottom. There we go. It's a nice snug fit. Won't do it fully until we get the next one in. Pretty sure that one goes like that. There we go. I think this is the wrong screw actually. I think this is for the motor. Get that one out of the way. There we go. Make sure we put the right one in. That's him. Be interesting to see how this car goes when it's done. I won't take a lot on the road right now because it's just been raining, and that's the last thing I need is a very, very dirty car. Sorted. So we got the servo fitted. So that's now got a link up to the wheels. We'll do that after. We're gonna get the what do you call it? speed controller fitted. So how does this one go? I think it went like that. We gotta make sure we got enough room for the motor. So let's just make sure. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough room for the motor. I can't remember how this one went in. It's got to be a snug fit. Like that, that's in. Right, so I think what we'll do, we'll put the motor in first, just so we can get that right. Where's plastic connectors? It might be for the, what do you call it? For the steering column. One. Two. Let's get them done up. These little screwdrivers are absolutely ideal. I use them all the time, especially on the lorries. The only time you really need a longer one is if you need to get somewhere farther in the chassis. But for this car, it's ideal. You get enough strength on it really to turn it. Enough grip. When I done the TTO2 chassis and the Unimog, that's all we used was this little one. It's just ideal. There we go, the motor's in. As you can see. Now all we need to do is put the speed controller in. How are we going to fit that? I'm not too sure. What have I got? I don't think I have any double-sided sticky tape. That's what we need ideally, because it's just going to go in like that. It's a great fit actually. It fits in really well, and then of course the battery goes this side like so. Straight away it makes the chassis really heavy. It's surprising. It's surprising you can get the speed out of them with that amount of weight. Right, we'll leave the speed controller for now. What I want to do is make sure this motor works. So I'll wire this up and we'll check if the motor works. Right, so I have some good news. The controller I'm using is the Carson Reflex Stick 2. This is for my brother Scania. I wired it all up with a receiver just to see if it works. Of course we're going to have to sort the controller out, see if we can get the controller work for this one. But we have steering, obviously, got to link that up, but that's good. And we have throttle, reverse and forward. So yeah, that's pretty damn good. So what I'm going to do is have a look at doing the steering, and if we can get the steering sorted in maybe the next episode, that'd be really good. But we've got it running, that's the main thing. The ESC's working, the motor's working, the servo's working. Means I don't have to go and buy stuff for it. Just got to sort out the controller, the radio, see if we can get that working. And we'll go from there. But yeah, so far so good. So we'll turn them off. And that's it for this episode. So thank you for watching, and hopefully episode 4 will be on the way very soon. Bye for now.